education is the sort of idea that most people would agree on over a coffee or their Saturday night curry. So too the idea of allowing in those with high skills and blocking those with low or no skills at all. They're popular, they sound easy enough. In truth, they're anything but. Which takes us back to that curry. Meet the nation's curry king. Born in Bangladesh, Enam Ali is a man who loves Britain and has made it his life's work to persuade his adopted homeland to love curry just as much. At Enam's restaurant, it's not exactly vindaloo washed down with a pint of lager.
Oh, look at that, that is beautiful. Thank you very much.
And you call this now, don't you? You call this British curry,
Yes,
rather than Indian.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I do call British curry because of the way it's presented, the way whole process is done.
Yeah.
And it's regarded as a British curry, British cuisine.
Yeah. He calls it British, but it's cooked by foreign chefs who, like Enam, come from Bangladesh. But there's a crisis simmering here and in the kitchens of the nation's curry houses. Under new immigration rules, work permits are only given to those classified as highly skilled, earning about $30,000 a year, and who can speak English.
You go to Bangladesh, apply for advertising in the newspaper, get somebody, interview them, anything is fine, and you apply them, and be rejected. Because of his English may be weak, or the certificate he provided is not in the proper institution. Many different things has happened.
Does it matter whether chefs can speak English?
That's all they're saying. You got to have.
Does it matter to you?
For me, no, because I'm looking for somebody cooking a curry. I'm not looking for somebody to come into my kitchen lecturing English. No.
Enam isn't above a bit of lecturing himself. He founded the British Curry Awards, the Oscars of this hot and spicy industry. And yes, curry is an industry. With a turnover of £4.5 billion a year, it employs 72,000 people. An industry under threat, Tory supporting Enam Ali MBE tells his guest of honour.
I am very privileged and look forward to continue working closely with the government on the issue that affected our industry, the industry that we are celebrating tonight.
I know that there have been questions on immigration and getting chefs with the necessary experience. So let me promise you this. We will work through this together. We'll continue to help you to get the skilled Asian chefs that you need. And we will also work with you to train up the next generation of homegrown chefs. He may sound soothing, but his real message was blunt. Stop relying on foreign chefs and train some born in Britain. Overnight. But even in the shadow of Brick Lane, London's Curry Mile, it's clear that won't be easy. This is where thousands of Bangladeshis and other immigrants have settled, and where many struggle to find work. The Osmani Centre helps young people into jobs, but few want to do what their parents often strive to escape.
Most people around here, like, working in the restaurant is like, they degrade you for it, like, you get looked down upon.
What, if you work in a restaurant, you get looked down?
Yeah. From the community, from the people.
Why?
You can do more in life rather than working in a restaurant in your local community.
Oh, so, but working in a restaurant seemed like a bit of a low job.
Yeah,
If my son was to now say he wants to work in a restaurant, regardless of how glamorous being a chef can be, it's frowned upon because you shouldn't be working so hard. You should be aiming for an accountancy job, a law job, or even things like the media, which isn't so common in our community, would be frowned upon because it's not something that has that prestigious title.
If Brits don't want to learn to cook curry, either chefs' wages will have to go up, and with them the price of your chicken tikka, or we may need more immigrants after all. This, though, is about much more than cooking. To get the best designers, programmers, scientists, we may need to bring in workers from all over the world. Or should we listen to those worried about the impact of immigration.
We will be shooting ourselves in the foot if we actually restricted one of the main sources of growth, which is to allow migrants in who are innovative, who bring skills that we haven't otherwise got.
I can imagine someone listening to this and saying, it's all right for you. That's my child who's not getting a job, or my child whose wages are depressed. It's all right for the establishment to tell me, open the borders. It's us that gets hurt.
And I would say what I want for your child is for your child to have a very prosperous and good education, and to come up and grow up in a society that creates great opportunities for them. So we do need to be open. Yes, it will be more competitive, but that's the world we're in, and you can't hide away from that.
When it comes to debating immigration, economics has pretty much always trumped politics. The consensus here at Westminster has been, however anxious some people may get, immigration has made us all richer. The people who've come here have tended to work hard to pay their taxes, and you know what? To claim rather less in benefits than the rest of us. Yet that idea is now coming under attack, not just in Westminster, but in the country as a whole. And as a result, there is a mighty struggle ensuing about which approach is right for Britain's future.